Did you know that robotics, automation, and even programming came from a Muslim nearly 1,000 years ago? We can't imagine a world without being able to tell the time, or without using cars to move around. It was a mechanical engineer from a small town called Cizre in Turkey, called Al-Jazzari, who laid the foundations for the Industrial Revolution in Europe and the most important part of modern civilization. Most of Europe's greatest achievements in the world of engineering can be attributed to Al-Jazzari, and because of that, he is known as the father of mechanical engineering. In fact, Leonardo Da Vinci, an Italian scientist, was inspired by Al-Jazzari's work and even used it in his inventions. So, what exactly did Al-Jazzari invent? His most important invention is a device called a crankshaft, and it's used in engines to make things move forward. It is one of the most important inventions in history after the wheel, because without it, there would be no cars, trains, or planes. He was also behind things we use every day, like clocks and water fountains, but also cool inventions like a musical robotic band. He was the pioneer of automation by using the pressure of flowing water to get things moving. An example of this was his famous elephant clock. The elephant clock wasn't only an engineering masterpiece, which used an automated tank filled with water to mark every half hour of the day, but it was also a design masterpiece, incorporating several cultures from around the world into a single machine. It was one of the earliest ways for humans to keep track of time. As we know Islamically, time is very important. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swears by time in the Quran, saying, "By time, surely mankind is at loss." Time passes by, and unless we use that time well, we will be the ultimate losers. Al-Jazzari was a genius, to put it simply. His book of knowledge held precious gems on how to build his machines and the mechanisms behind them. He made his knowledge accessible. The book was like a DIY, do-it-yourself book, so a general reader of the time could build some of his more practical machines. He was a man who wanted to have a positive influence in the world, and evidently he was successful.